The Joker has been sweeping the nation, and it is time for me to talk about it. So, everyone seems to love this movie. Last time I checked, it has a 9.0 rating on IMDb, and I gotta say, I had no real expectations going into this movie, but when I left the theater, I gotta say, it was just okay. I didn't love this movie, nor did I hate it, but overall, to me, it didn't feel like there was enough true Joker in the movie. Now, when I say that, I think there's just a little bit too much of Joaquin Phoenix being a mentally ill person compared to actually having the Joker on screen. Now, I understand the Joker or Joaquin Phoenix or Arthur Fleck or whatever you want to call him kills people in this movie, and I get that. That's kind of Joker-esque. But to me, the Joker just doesn't kill people. He robs banks. He does ploys, he does schemes, he's actually pretty smart, where I feel like this version of the Joker really isn't all that smart and isn't all that clever. He's really just a mentally ill person, and he's just struggling in day-to-day life. And yes, he has a bad rap and all that, but I just don't feel like this is a very good Joker. Now, maybe I'm just odd for thinking this, but when I think of the Joker, it's somewhere between Jack Nicholson's Joker and probably Heath Ledger. Like, somewhere in between there probably is the best Joker for live action, because the animated series is completely different. But overall, I just think it's an okay movie. Now, I'm sure there's gonna be plenty of people to disagree with me on this, but I just didn't feel like it was all that great. Now, like I said, I wasn't expecting much, but it just feels like Joaquin Phoenix being a person with mental illness compared to being a Joker movie. Now, understand the beginning of the movie, we have to have Arthur having his issues, kind of get knocked down, and needs to kind of find himself, which is fine because you need that in an origin story and all that. I get it. That's storytelling. I have no issue with that. But by the middle of the movie, we needed to see the Joker. And we really didn't get to see that until the last, 20 minutes of the movie, to me. And it really wasn't all that much. It was just pretty much him planning to kill himself, and then he kind of decides against it at the last minute, and he shoots Robert De Niro's character in the face. Now, another thing too about Phoenix's portrayal of the Joker is I don't like his voice. I didn't know that this bothered me until I really started thinking about it. Is his laugh is good. I don't have an issue with this laugh and how they kind of structured his laugh being an issue from brain trauma and all that. That's fine. I like that. That's different. I'm okay with that. But Joaquin Phoenix can do a much deeper voice, and I think him having that high-pitched voice when he is Arthur and as the Joker, I guess, it just doesn't hit well for me. It's just kind of, it makes him seem a lot less crazy and tough. Kind of like with the Joker, he's not supposed to have a deep voice, but he's not supposed to have a high-pitched voice, and I feel like his voice is just a little too high in this movie, and it's just kind of off-putting compared to like Heath Ledger. It's kind of a little more of a raspy, gruff voice. It's not like necessarily deep, but it's not kind of off-putting where it's just kind of a squeaky high, very submissive voice, and it's just kind of I just don't love it. But overall, there just wasn't enough Joker in this movie. The voice was a little off-putting. The laugh was fine. The makeup was cool, I guess. I really didn't have an issue with it, but there wasn't enough of it. We didn't get to see him as the Joker long enough, because I really liked the whole burgundy, purple, pink suit, whatever that color was, with the makeup and the green hair, him smoking cigs. It looks cool. That whole getup looks great, but then he talks and you're just kind of like, it kind of takes you out of it, at least for me. And then there just wasn't enough Joker, like I keep reiterating. We needed that in the middle of the movie where he goes on that talk show and shoots Murray, and all that goes down, and then he gets out of that situation, and then he decides to rob a bank or go and do something else, have his henchmen, and really become the Joker. And that's where I feel like this Joker just isn't smart enough, doesn't have enough schemes with him. It's not very decisive compared to other forms of the Joker. I think that's where it falls flat for me. It doesn't feel like any form of the Joker we've seen before, which I guess they were going for that. But you got to take some inspiration and some forms of the Joker when you're doing a movie about the Joker. Now, you can reiterate it in any way you want. I get that. But the Joker is a pretty clever dude, and he's kind of a criminal mastermind when it comes to doing anything in Gotham. And we've seen that in various forms of the Joker. Now, Batman 66 Joker, he's just kind of goofy and fun, which we'll disregard that one right now. But Jack Nicholson's Joker, he was a crime boss and then became the Joker. Cool. Heath Ledger, kind of the same, and everyone kind of thinks he's crazy, but then, he kind of proves to everyone else that he's really a smart dude, doesn't care about profit, he just wants the bat, which is cool. But he's still kind of a crime boss, and he's smart and he's clever in everything that he does, where Phoenix's Joker really isn't that at all. And it's just, like I said 1,000 times at this point, it's just Phoenix portraying a mentally ill person who kind of dresses up as the Joker as the movie progresses, and that's pretty much it. Now, some people are of course comparing this to Jared Leto's version of the Joker, which I don't think that's even fair. Now, you can hate or love Leto, but he wasn't in Suicide Squad long enough to us to really judge him. Yes, it's a different portrayal of the Joker. He's kind of more of a gangster Joker, and he's kind of got a goofier laugh and everything. But to me, we did not get to see enough of him to really judge him. So we'll just ignore that for now. But at the end of the day, Joker was just okay. I didn't love it, nor did I hate it, but I'm honestly okay if I don't see this movie again for a long time. I just don't think it's the masterpiece that people are making it out to be. It's just okay. That's the best way I can put it. It's just okay. And I say don't run out to the theaters and see it if you're not a huge Joker fan or a huge DC comic fan, because you're probably not going to enjoy it. I'm a huge Batman fan. I'm a huge Joker fan, and it just really wasn't for me. I say if you really need a Joker fix, go and watch The Dark Knight, because it's just better. Heath Ledger's Joker is hard to match, and they've still yet to find that, in my opinion. Now, you probably feel different about this, so leave a comment down below. How do you feel about the Joker? Did you really love it? Did you hate it? Is Joaquin Phoenix your favorite portrayal of the Joker now, or was it just okay? And do you agree with me? Comment that down below, and while you're down there, if you can subscribe to the channel, that would be greatly appreciated. Until next time, guys, everyone have a great day. Thank you for watching.